Welcome to Social Security Disability Help. The URL of our website is socialsecurity-disability.org. Today we're going to talk about the disabling condition chronic anemia. If you go to the tab at the top of the screen that says Disabling Conditions, you'll be directed to a page with a list of disabling conditions. If you scroll down, you will find under Hematological Disorders, chronic anemia. If you have chronic anemia, you may qualify for Social Security disability benefits. Although an explicit definition of chronic anemia is not provided by the Social Security Administration, the accepted description of anemia refers to a condition wherein the amount of red blood cells in one's blood is low, leading to an overall reduction in the hemoglobin amount in the circulating blood. Chronic anemia occurs over a long period of time and is not actually a disease in itself, but a symptom of one or more other diseases. Diagnosis of chronic anemia is based on a patient's medical and family histories, blood test results, and physical examination by a medical professional. Since anemia does not always cause obvious or consistent symptoms, a physician will often only find out that a patient is suffering from the condition while checking for another ailment. The physician may ask his patient if he has ever had an illness that may trigger anemia and if he is taking any medicines. Various tests may be made to determine the severity of chronic anemia. At times, a complete blood count is done by doctors to measure different blood parts, including an individual's hematocrit and hemoglobin levels. Below average hemoglobin or hematocrit levels are often indicative of an anemic condition. Other procedures, including hemoglobin electrophoresis, reticulocyte count, serum ferritin, and serum iron tests may also be used to diagnose chronic anemia. Since a diagnosis of chronic anemia can be indicative of a range of other health problems, an individual may also be tested for conditions like kidney failure, vitamin deficiencies, and lead poisoning. If an individual becomes disabled due to symptoms of chronic anemia, that person can apply for disability benefits through the local Social Security Administration office. For chronic anemia to be serious enough to meet the eligibility criteria of the Social Security Administration, the claimant must have medical documentation of all the ailments that are associated with chronic anemia and have needed to undergo one or more blood transfusions at least once every 2 months due to the severity of the anemia. The amount of benefits a disabled person will be entitled to receive from SSDI or SSI benefits will depend on how long that individual has worked in the past and how much he or she has earned during that work period. Typically, claimants are denied in the preliminary stage of their Social Security application, usually due to insufficient proof of total disability or a lack of medical information supporting their disability claim. In such cases, hiring a qualified Social Security disability attorney or advocate can provide invaluable guidance as to the documentation, medical records, and other information that will be necessary during the Social Security disability application, reconsideration, and hearing processes. Statistically, claimants represented by lawyers have a greatly improved chance of winning a disability claim. Chronic anemia can make a person unable to work and eligible for Social Security disability insurance or supplemental security income. If you become disabled because of chronic anemia and are planning to file for disability, it is imperative that you fully understand the Social Security disability application process and are able to provide medical evidence to support your case. See to it that you meet and can prove that you meet all eligibility criteria, as the process can be both overwhelming and confusing. Errors in documentation or in your application can cost you money and time and even compromise your chances for approval. If you are unfamiliar with the SSDI or SSI process or do not know what documents to provide to the Social Security Administration when filing a Social Security disability application, it would be best to get a Social Security disability attorney or advocate to help you gain the disability benefits that you deserve as quickly and efficiently as possible. You will also need to communicate with your physician, as obtaining a Social Security grant will depend heavily on medical evidence available only on the forms and records kept by medical professionals. Thank you for taking the time to listen and learn about chronic anemia. If you go to the top of our website, on the page, you'll see a blue form titled Free Evaluation. If you think your case of chronic anemia may qualify you for Social Security disability benefits, just fill out the form with your name and other contact information to get some help. Thank you,